We're back to Cougar Pause. I'm your host, Michael Dawes. We're here talking with Barton Community College President, Dr. Carl Heilman. And Dr. Heilman, we have a new addition on our administration. Dr. Penny Quinn comes in with a new year as the new Vice President of Instruction and Student Services. And you've had a working relationship with Dr. Quinn in the past at Lincoln Trail College in Illinois, where she's coming from. Are you excited to bring in Dr. Quinn?
Well, yes, that's probably an understatement. Say excited. It's been a challenging fall semester without a vice president in place. I've said on a number of occasions, and I think it's appropriate to repeat myself, that the administrative members of the college, the faculty and staff, have done really quite well with that vacuum leadership position being vacant, and everybody has stepped up very nicely. However, it can't continue, it won't continue, and with Dr. Quinn here, she will provide the sound administrative leadership that we need and that we are expecting from her. Knowing her as I do, from the past years, she's responded very well to the challenges common to post-secondary education environment. She is a student's vice president. She's very accessible, she's very cordial, very professional, and she does what's right for students. And that's what we want people at this college to keep in mind and be their primary focus. So in that regard, she will do well based on her track record. And she is settled in already in the last couple of weeks in terms of being in the communication pipeline, receiving information, and we have submerged her in data and information and communications, and she's up to the challenge, no doubt about that. You commented, Mike, about the capabilities of administration, faculty, and staff in dealing with the budget challenges. But I want to emphasize that the college is extremely in a very desirable position in having such talented faculty and staff. And I've said this from the very beginning, and each month I'm proven again and again that we have very capable individuals that, regardless of the challenge, the opportunities is the focus. And we continue to have opportunities regardless of the challenges, and the college just continues to hit home runs. They keep on serving more people regardless of the challenges. They keep on incorporating new technologies, new learning formats, strategies, continue to serve more students in more areas, and they partner with more business and industry. And we're doing exactly what the mission of the institution dictates us to do. And so Penny being here, regardless, we'll continue to do our job because we have very good faculty and staff.
I know I'm biased because I think of Barton as being a college and a business that would fit the great definition of Jim Collins' book, Good to Great. I believe we've proven our financial performance several multiples better than the market average over a sustained period of time. And I point to our connection with the growth of Fort Riley, our push and our growth with the online education, and our willingness to customize, train, and go where needed with programs like emergency management and homeland security. You don't see a lot of colleges being that diversified and growing in so many of those areas. So I would, that's my proof that, in a good to great comparison, we'd be in the great side of that equation. What do you attribute to Barton's uniqueness and, dare I say, greatness from Collins' definition?
Well, I think a primary factor, a very desirable characteristic that you want from your workforce is the willingness and the responsiveness and the acceptance to change, and identify when change is necessary and appropriate, being able to identify the change and the nature of the change and how it is going to take shape, what are the goals for the change, what is the challenge, what are the opportunities, and being able to integrate that change into your process and operations. Points that lead to that assessment that we are a great change agent is that we've been able to roll with online learning opportunities. Online learning now constitutes approximately 25% of our enrollment now, where we reach out not only in the state of Kansas but beyond our borders and internationally speaking. We do this through marketing efforts that are non-traditional. We reach out to the military and serve the military not only at Fort Riley but in the Kansas National Guard in Salina, and we're now serving 4 other posts in Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, and of course we have ongoing service in Arizona. That provides additional dollars in revenue, which feeds then our revenue scarcity concerns by generating additional revenue by working with our partners and other industry. Then also we look at the business and industry. The college has just been exemplary, I believe, in terms of being a responsive community college in identifying the needs of business and industry, and then identifying, establishing, building certificate programs and degree programs that meet the industry needs as well. So those 3 factors have really set Barton, I believe, in the upper tier of community colleges in the state of Kansas. We are the 5th largest community college in the state of Kansas when you look at full-time student equivalent and you look at head count and dollars budget. It is a growing college, which is really remarkable in that we're set in a rural setting. But yet we have found ways to tap markets, tap populations, and to expand our enrollment, to expand our revenues. So, in terms of a college being able to see the opportunities, meet the opportunities through acceptance of change, that has been our saving grace.
Okay, very good. Well, we're going to take a break from Cougar Pause. We'll be back after these messages.